I told my roommate his girlfriend needs to pay rent or leave, so I'm in college and sharing this apartment with my roommate Nathan. We signed the lease together, split everything 50-50, and it was working out great for the first few months. Then Nathan started dating this girl, Olivia, and everything changed. At first, she'd come over on weekends, totally normal, but then it turned into 3 nights a week, then 4. Then suddenly she was there every single day. I'm talking 5 to 6 nights a week minimum. She has her own toothbrush in our bathroom, her clothes are in his closet, and she literally keeps snacks in our kitchen cabinets. The girl even has her own set of keys. But here's what really started getting to me. Olivia would use up all the hot water every morning. I'd wake up at 7 for my 8 o'clock class, and there'd be no hot water left because she took a 40-minute shower. I started having to shower at the gym just to have warm water. She'd also eat our food without asking. Not just Nathan's stuff, but mine too. I bought this pack of bagels on Sunday, and by Tuesday they were gone. Same thing with my coffee creamer, my leftovers, even my protein bars. When I mentioned it to Nathan, he just said Olivia probably didn't realize they were mine. The apartment was also getting disgusting. Olivia would leave her makeup all over the bathroom counter, hair straightener still plugged in, wet towels on the floor. Their dishes would pile up in the sink for days. I felt like I was living with a couple instead of just one roommate. After 2 months of this, I finally said something. I sat Nathan down and told him I didn't sign up to live with 2 people, that Olivia was basically living here but not paying anything toward rent or utilities. He immediately got defensive and said she was his girlfriend. So what's the big deal? I explained that the big deal was I'm paying half the rent for an apartment that 3 people are using, that our utility bills had gone up by like $60 a month because she's here all the time, that I can't even walk around in my own place without her being there. Nathan said I was being unreasonable and that couples spend time together. I told him spending time together is fine, but she's here more than either of us. If she's going to basically live here, she needs to chip in at least a third of the rent and utilities. That's when he accused me of hating Olivia for no reason. He said I was trying to control his relationship and that I needed to chill out. Then he went and told all our mutual friends that I was being a jerk about his girlfriend staying over. Our friend group started taking sides. Some people said I was right and that it's not fair for someone to live somewhere rent-free. Others said I was being petty and that girlfriends stay over sometimes, but it kept getting worse. Olivia started inviting her own friends over to our apartment. I came home one day and there were 4 girls I'd never met sitting in our living room eating pizza. They looked at me like I was the weird one for coming into my own apartment. That's when I put my foot down. I told Nathan that starting next month, either Olivia pays $300 toward rent and splits utilities 3 ways, or she can only stay over 2 nights a week maximum. Nathan said I couldn't make rules about his girlfriend. I reminded him we both signed the lease and both have equal say in who lives here. He tried to argue, but I pulled out our lease agreement. It literally says any guest staying more than 14 consecutive days needs to be approved by all tenants and added to the lease. Olivia had been there way more than that. Nathan finally realized I was serious. He talked to Olivia, and apparently she threw a fit about it. She told him I was trying to break them up and that I was jealous he had a girlfriend. 2 days later, Olivia moved back to her dorm full-time. Now our apartment is clean again.